Hello, Miss Brittany.
Hi.
My name's Cameron Rocher. I'm the one from Occupational Therapy. It's good to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I would just like to start with saying that for this video chat, that we'll be going over some questions about your work area, your work process and posture, the lighting in your room, and your workstation. All right.
Okay.
Before we begin, I just wanted to remind you that this video chat will be recorded. Do you give consent for that?
I do.
All right. Just again, this will be recorded, but the only people that will have access to this recording will be me, my supervisor, and other healthcare professionals. All right.
All right.
All right. If any time during this video chat you feel uncomfortable or wish to disconnect, please let me know, and we can make arrangements to meet in person or in a different setting if that's all right. Okay.
All right.
All right. And you do give consent for this video to be recorded, correct?
I do.
All right. Do you understand everything that I've been over so far, and do you have any questions about it?
Nope, none at all.
Okay. I would like to inform you that this is my very first telehealth session, but I am familiar with all the material, and I'm looking forward to cover any questions that you or concerns that you have. All right.
All right.
All right. And just in case we do get disconnected, I would like to exchange numbers again and make sure we have each other's information. Just in case it does get connected, I can call you and we can restart or reschedule.
Okay.
Okay, the number I have for you is 856-372-7976. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, and mine is 931-332-1861. Again, just in case we do get disconnected or anything happens, we can contact each other again. Okay, I'm just going to go over this evaluation and ask you a few questions about your workspace, all right?
Okay.
Are you on a laptop or a computer or a mobile device?
I'm on my laptop.
Okay, so you can move this laptop around and show me your work area if I need. All right. To get started, are you at a desk, a table, or what kind of work area you're in?
So I'm in a room in my house that's actually been turned into my office area, and I'm sitting at my desk and I'm in my office chair.
Okay, so you're in the office chair. Do you have any side tables or coffee tables around you?
I do. So I have, let's see, that's, can you see it? That's what my desk looks like.
Okay, yes.
And then I have a table with my printer and stuff next to it. And then I have another table next to it in that corner, but that's just like, that's my cat's food and his water.
All right. And I saw that your floor is hardware, correct?
Nope, it's carpeting.
Oh, it is carpet? Oh, my bad. All right. And could you show me the entranceway to that room?
Yes. So this, turn the light on. It's just a doorway, normal size doorway.
Okay, so that is got plenty of room for you to walk through the door?
Yes.
All right. And the inside of your room is a little spacious, I saw?
Yep, it's pretty wide open.
Okay, all right. All right, and I know that you said that you are in a desk chair. When you're sitting in that desk chair, is your feet touching the ground?
Yep, both feet are on the ground.
Okay, and does it have armrests on the side?
It does.
Okay, and does your back touch the back, or do you usually lean over on your desk?
My back does sit, it does come straight up, but I typically lean forward when I'm working.
And when you are studying or doing your work, do you mostly use your laptop or do you use some textbooks or a notebook?
I do most of my work on my laptop, but I do lots of readings in my textbooks and take lots of notes in notebooks.
All right. And And when you're seated looking at your laptop, do you feel like you're having to look down or upward, or are you looking straight at your computer?
I'm looking down. I feel like I lean forward and look down.
All right. Okay. Okay. Your computer on your desk, is it sitting in front of you, or do you usually tilt it to the side so you're kind of sideways when you're working on it?
If I don't need any textbooks, then it's usually right in front of me. If I need to do work in my textbooks while I have my laptop, then I typically put my laptop to my right and I put my books to my left.
Okay. I see your lighting in the room. Do you just have the one light above you, or are there a few lamps in there?
There's no overhead lighting. I have a lamp, which
Okay.
is what the lighting in the room is.
Okay. Do you think that lighting glares onto your computer and at your eyes, or do you feel like it is away from your computer far enough?
There's no glare. I do have a window sometimes towards my back, and sometimes I get a lot of light in there that might cause a glare, though.
Okay. All right. And are the keyboard and the mouse next to each other or on the same level as your desktop?
I use a laptop, so I don't have a mouse.
You don't have a mouse?
No, I just use my touchpad.
Okay, all right. When you're typing, do you usually keep your wrist like this typing, or do you kind of center them out, maybe to the side like this?
I think I kind of tilt them in a little bit.
And? And does your wrist usually support themselves on your desk, or do you have like an armrest for those?
Well, I think while I'm working, my elbows are sort of on my table, but my wrists are kind of in the air.
All right. Okay. And we did say that your back was supported, but you sometimes lean forward. You don't always use that support, correct?
No, it's definitely my lower back is always touching, but my upper back isn't always touching.
Okay. And does your armrest adjust, or they just stay in one position?
They do. They adjust, so I can pull them up or down.
You bring them up. All right. And does your chair allow you to tilt forward, or does it stay back there? You can't lean it forward with you.
It tilts.
That does tilt.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm not really sure about how to use it all the way, but there's a bunch of levers, so I'm sure that it does do more than just that. But
Okay. You got a fancy chair.
mm-hmm.
All right. And when you're working on your homework or your work stuff, do you know the time period that you usually are doing all that? Maybe like an hour, 2 hours?
Well, I do tend to sit down and do as much work as possible and in a period of time. So I would say I'm probably sitting in this position for 2 hours at a time.
Okay, and during that time, do you feel that you get up and take stretch breaks, or maybe get up and just walk around, or do you sit through that the whole entire time?
I most of the time sit through that almost always the entire time. But then I'll take a break in between, maybe go to the bathroom every couple of hours.
Okay.
That sounds really bad now that I'm saying it out loud.
And I saw that you had the little side desk. Do you keep all your books and stuff over there, and when you're working on your computer, are they like in a close reach for you?
Yeah, so I have my printer and printer paper to the right, and then I have like a little cubby hole bookshelf, and that's where I put all my books. So So when I need my books, I go over there and get them.
So you do have to get up to get your books.
Mm-hmm. Work and roll. My chair's on wheels.
All right. And when you're doing your study, do you usually work on one task at a time, or do you have multiple books scattered out and working on a few different tasks at once?
I usually work one task at a time, and I try to just keep whatever books that I need for that out at once, but I usually end up with lots of books everywhere.
Okay. And how long do you think you work on each project?
Uh, I would say probably an hour each. So I'll usually spend an hour on one thing and then switch to another thing, depending on the project.
All right. And you said that you had the one lamp, and you have the window that sometimes brings in extra lighting. At night, do you feel if you do you have a lamp or anything you could bring in for extra lighting, or do you think your lighting is fine?
I think it's fine. This lamp that I have has the one arm that goes straight up, and then it has the one that bends, so I can always
Bend it down.
I can make it lighter or darker in here if I wanted to.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. Okay, Brittany, I think we have covered everything that I needed to go over today. Um, do you have any questions or any more information you would like to give me? You think that would be good for me to know?
No, I think you asked a lot of good questions.
All right, well, thank you for your time. I would like to go ahead and reschedule our second session for, I think it is Wednesday, the 26th,
Okay.
at 7 o'clock. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, well, I will be emailing you for confirmation of that time, and I will be sending you a home exercise plan and some modifications that I'm going to come up with after reviewing your evaluation, and then we'll go over everything in our next session, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, well, thank you for your time again, and I will see you shortly.
All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.